What's up, everybody? Destin Legary here. It is Monday, and today, Alfredo, we are talking.
Destin.
Yes, Alfredo.
Yeah, we're talking.
Sorry, everybody. Alfredo is here. It's always going to be Alfredo unless he's not here. Then it'll be.
Then it won't be Alfredo. But today we're talking exotic bounties, and if they are worth it, actually.
They're not.
I would definitely
90% of the time they are not.
I would say honestly, a good majority of them aren't. And there's what, 6 of them, right?
Yep.
So I mean, let's look at bounties.
Okay.
One is.
Well, hold up. I actually have 2 of them that I'm working on right now.
There we go. Well, you want to start off with.
So I have Thorn.
Yep.
And for this one, I need to go into multiplayer, void damage only, 500 points worth. Mm-hmm. So a kill's worth 4, I think, and a death is -2.
Right.
And then, oh shoot. I know why that happened. Because I was doing the daily multiplayer and I forgot about it. Anyway, Tolan's Journal, this is just do 25 strikes.
Okay. Right. So you have 2 that you're working on right now.
Yeah.
A lot of people ask, how do you get these? They're just random. From the Crucible.
I noticed. So I do the Vanguard bounties every single day, and I consistently receive the bounties.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I think it is tied to
doing more Vanguard bounties?
Doing Vanguard stuff. Yeah.
Huh. I think because I hop around, it just seems really random to me and a lot of my friends. Okay.
So Alfredo, I have those 2, and those are for. Let's
yeah. So I mean, let's just talk about the Thorn real quick.
So this is for Thorn.
The Thorn is not too bad. You know, it's a hand cannon that does like poison damage.
It's one of the ones you kind of like.
Yeah.
This one, however, is for bad juju, which just I might abandon it.
It's not good. A lot of people are kind of holding on to it because it is going to be buffed.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Well, it's a pulse rifle, though, right?
Yeah, and we're not a fan of pulse rifles. You might be, but we're just personally not.
Yeah, a lot of people were calling us out for not liking pulse or anything.
Were they?
Like, yeah, in the comments. But it's
come
just
on,
like,
it's AR and Scout, 100%.
Yes, Scout and AR. Those are the 2 weapons that are my go-tos.
Yep.
I never said I don't like Scouts. I don't know where that came from. Anyway.
And then you have the one that I think would probably be worth it out of all of them.
What's that?
The exotic shotgun, the Invective.
Yes. So Invective, I use that in multiplayer all the time, and it dramatically increases my KD.
Really, really good shotgun.
Really.
Definitely up there. Mm-hmm. You have that, so that's cool.
Definitely worth buying.
Another one that they have is called the Pocket Infinity, which is the fusion.
Yeah,
rifle.
So that is the second best fusion rifle, which I have right here, actually.
I would say the 3rd best.
3rd best.
Yeah, it got deep.
So here's Pocket Infinity.
It got debuffed though.
This is not leveled, keep in mind. So rate of fire is slower, reload slow. Right now, this is how it starts, right?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
It got a debuff. So, you know, it's up to you. But I feel like it's not as much as of an important exotic bounty to go through. And the reason why I'm calling it like lower than like number 1 and 2 is because I honestly believe that number 1 and 2 is arguably going to the Plan C exotic or the Raid Fusion.
The Raid Fusion?
Yeah.
What is it?
So I forgot what it was called, but my friend got it during our double hard raid during this week. And it is, I mean, we say this a lot.
Yeah.
All the weapons that drop from the raid are legendaries.
Yeah, they're all great.
Pretty much like an exotic. They're pretty much a legendary version of the exotics, like the best exotics that are out there.
So, for example, this is a raid weapon. It does void damage.
Except for Atheon.
Yeah.
Atheon's not that great except for like PvE.
It is nice that it does the additional void damage for PvE.
Yeah. But the fusion rifle, I was taking a look at it. I was inspecting it. Keep in mind, I have a fully upgraded Plan C.
Yeah.
It has a lot of the same attributes as a Plan C, but it's not an exotic.
Yeah, which is great, right?
Yeah, which is awesome because it doesn't take up that spot.
Yeah. So you can equip your Icebreaker. Well, no.
So that's why
Icebreaker's a bad example.
Well, yeah.
You can equip
Gallahorn or something.
Gallahorn, yeah.
But no, I mean Icebreaker. Depending if you're rating, Icebreaker is amazing. So that's why I would lower down the rating on the tier rating on the Pocket Infinity because of the debuff and then because of those 2 fusion rifles. And then of course you have the machine gun, the exotic machine gun. Super good advice.
Yeah, so that one's kind of good because it does elemental damage, obviously. But I just don't like machine guns. You know, I like rocket launchers. I kind of like machine guns for PvE though, especially Nightfalls, because they have very large clips typically.
Right.
And they just whittle away at someone's health, especially when you're doing one of the Nightfalls.
Yeah.
And that damage modifier is
I just think with machine guns overall, I think it doesn't. I don't know. I never really personally thought it to be like, does this one have a mod that makes it better or not? I personally feel like when it comes to machine guns, what you really primarily want to look at is that if you want the high rate of fire or do you want more stability.
I missed the jump, but I was going to that spot. If people were wondering. There's another spot over here that I like a lot.
You got all the spots down.
Got all the
Destin.
tricks. We actually have walkthroughs for every strike almost at this point, because we've been doing them every week. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna do it right.
It's all good.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think overall, the amount of time that goes into, actually getting the exotic, I feel like personally, unless it's an invective, not really worth it. The bad juju might eventually be worth it, The thorn, sure. Or I mean, if you want to collect them, go for it. I know people who are trying to get all the exotics, so that's awesome, And then who knows? Maybe there will be a change because they're making all kinds of changes to weapons all the time. So maybe eventually it will be really, really good.
Correct.
But I just feel like right now at this moment, the amount of time that goes into it,
it's just not worth it.
I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, they're a pain in the butt. Like, we're doing a strike right now because I have to do 25 strikes. Like
25.
It's too much for a weapon that you can get as a drop, right?
I mean, you could, but you can't bank on that.
Well,
the thing is, like, if it was okay, if you really like a shotgun, then put in the time and effort to get something like the one you have, the invective. But I mean, I'm not gonna put in the time and effort for a bad juju. Like, yeah, it's gonna get a buff, but like, at least right now, I'm not gonna put in the time and effort because I don't know if it's gonna be worth it.
Bad juju?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if the buff's gonna be enough to make it a viable weapon. So it's like, why would I put in that much time?
Speaking of raid weapons, I'm using one right now. It kind of blows up, then blows up a lot. It's almost fully upgraded.
Nice. I'm telling you, those raid weapons, awesome.
Yeah, they're great. They help you through single-player
They're like
missions.
exotics, but they're legendaries.
I think we just rocked through this mission in like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
we're almost at the end already.
Having that rocket launcher or Gallahorn or the truth will really do that.
Yeah, this guy's almost done.
Yeah, it's
just take him down.
Good job, Destin.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, if you don't have an exotic, and you want to put in the time and effort,
get that triangle.
Go for it.
Yeah.
If you, I know some people who are like level 27s, 28s, they don't have an exotic weapon at all. So maybe it'd be nice to have one in your hands if you can go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only one I like is Invective. I still don't like Pocket Infinity that much. Yeah. That's it. Why won't these guys die? Get out of here. Now we dance.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, yeah. I think just overall, I don't feel like it's, unless you're going for the invective, that it's really worth it.
Yeah. So that's our thoughts on exotics. They're not worth it, besides the shotgun one. But, like, even that one's ridiculous. You got to do, like, a 25 KD ratio. It's cumulative. They don't really make that clear in the description.
This is not too bad, but I mean, yeah, it just be aware it's going to be a lot of time and effort.
It's a grind, yeah.
A lot.
Anyway, for more on Destiny, thank you for joining me, Alfredo.
Yeah, anytime.
For more on Destiny, you are already in the right place. IGN.